We're here again at Elmcor doing another Trax finale with some of the youth that have been participating in the program or speaking on the behalf of some of our people that have been recording. I want y'all to introduce yourselves real quick.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Sure.
He gonna go last.
Johnny D.
Johnny D. Yo, Johnny D's in the house.
Paul.
Bo. What's up, Bo? Mo. JD. Evan.
What up?
Okay, we got
Bow. TNT.
Got DJ Eric up there.
This is the first track we just jumping right
She know
into.
how I get under pressure, but she still trying to make this shit better. She be getting around for fucking obsessor. Bustin' when at the party, she lit up. Love when I girl, I won't miss her. Look how I picture. I might beat on a nigga that's with her. I might run up a bag or two, I'm chasing a figure. How the fuck leave me out the picture? My heart cooling in the winter. I might chase a bag in the summer. Nah. You know what I'm saying? We're quick to the back. What about me, quick to the attack? I see it out now, they feel like. And look on the people in the track. He try to rumble his records.
This is the end.
Smoking on right now, she got me smacked. She know I'm pulling up pressure. That's my baby, you know I can love her. Niggas know I'm a 2K brother. 4 shots hit him, put him in the structure. Me and Woke kick on the beat. I also crush him up like they beat. Niggas get to be flashing their feet. Already stay on, so hot, you know. Stay tight, we can never like this to the front, listen to the back. Say shit, put him in the pack. Got 9 aiming at his cap. So hot, put him in the cap. Keep him whole, we can pack it. Be a set playing like it's magic.
Better go check when I split to that block. Milwaukee is shine his top. Oh my god, hop in the flock. 2 times in the years into a thought. Talking so high you can hear and you're fizzy. Run up, get smoked like it's dizzy. Niggas know me, I'm materially dizzy. Split to that block, OBC is right. Too deep, a shoot on the peg.
we got some more youth that was a part of the recording process that's gonna be here. Hold on. Yo, Lamont, we got you here on the phone. You want to say anything to? What you got to say?
Nah, I ain't got that, bro. I'm here, bro.
All right, we see you when you get here.
There's pizza, Lamont. Hurry.
All right, so that was one of the last ones that we got to do, which was pretty interesting because the gentleman that went first, he's not really. That was the first time he ever came here and recorded, so I don't really know too much about him. He plays ball and. Yeah, that was his first verse. He's never been here. He's never worked with us. That was the first time, and I was pretty surprised to hear some. What you said?
Oh.
Alright. I was about to say, cause y'all on the same song together. I personally like that song. It had a good little vibe and energy to it. I think when we recorded that day, you guys ended up recording like 3 or 5 songs, right? And that was one of them that you guys say I wasn't really too confident about. But I ain't gonna lie, I think that's one of my favorite ones that y'all did so far. So Mo, that's one of the few songs that you have that you're on, right? I think this time around we had a lot of conversations about freedom of speech, how to create music and continuity and things of that nature. So I would like you to kind of like speak to that a little bit. Like, what has that process been like for you to try to streamline your message or not?
So like making music with the group we are, what we try to do is like we try to think of like stuff we went through and like express our feelings through music. Like, you get what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah, come on, yeah.
Yeah, right? So what we try to do is we try to express ourselves through the music and also like have fun with it. Yeah, and like the working process like it's long, but we're patient, so. So what it is.
There you go. That's what's up.
So, absolutely, right? It is definitely a process every time. Yo. And like you said, a lot of this comes from, y'all experiences and things that y'all been going through and your personal life. Is there anything that you would like to express in that regard? Like, in a positive way though, like, is there something that happens in your, that has been fueling the energy of the music that you wish wasn't a thing, or
like the way that the music has kind of been a way to release different stuff that was stressing you, like a kind of cathartic exercise?
Yeah, I feel like all the people that be in the studio, we put in all their pain in their raps instead of like expressing it in real life.
There was a lot of conversation about, I guess you could say, like, censorship. How do you feel, like, as artists and people creating, like, how do you feel about censorship in music? Like, do you feel that you lose a part of your authenticity when you are censored, or when you change things to kind of fit in a box, or do you feel like it's just something that you do, or does it make a difference? Like, how does it make you, as a creative, how do you feel?
Well, censorship, I feel like when we all be putting like some of the words in that they be blurring out, like it takes away like type of the vibe of the rap.
Talk into the mic.
Or they basically take the vibe of the rap and they censor the words.
Right.
Like about like adding on to him, like the censorship, like I understand like some of the curses like are too how do I use it? Too intense, but like sometimes it feels like that's the only way we could get our message through.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I would like to hear from Johnny, because I feel like that's been a huge reason why Johnny has been a little bit, like, played it back a little bit, right?
Nah, really, I just, like, cursing is my vocabulary, like, I can't, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I can't not, like, curse in my rap, like, I gotta just curse, like, but, like, it's not too crazy, but, like, I just gotta curse, like, I just gotta be reckless while I rap. That's the flow.
So that's respectable. I mean, so let me ask you a question. Like, I'm an artist myself. Like, I hate censored anything. Like, I don't make really any censored music. Do you feel that when you're creating and everything is uncensored, that you speak like necessarily to your peers, in the sense where it's like you're not really making this music for people who aren't with us? Or is it like this is just in this, you know what I mean? I'm speaking to this people, I'm speaking to this audience, and they get it, versus like I'm speaking to everybody, kind of.
Nah, I don't think like whatever I would rap, like I don't think it would be personal, like I think it would be like worldwide, go for everybody. So like when I be rapping, I don't think I'll be talking about one person.
No, that is what he's asking.
No, I mean, this is like part of the question, because it's like, for me, when I started to experience censorship, it was a thing where it's like, well, if your music isn't censored, then there's only going to be so many people that we can market and play it to. Versus if you were to make a clean version, then you'll be able to send the music much wider. And when I was younger, I was like, nah, fuck it. Like, just, I just want these 8 people that are hearing it. As I got older, it was like, okay, I get it. The message that I want to convey, I can still convey it, but I can get more people to listen to it. You know what I mean? So that's why I asked kind of about like how it hits, because it was a big part of the creative process, this cohort.
No, absolutely. And to build on what he says, is saying it kind of changes the ceiling, right? When you are versatile in that way, to bounce from censorship or being able to express yourself in a very raw, vulnerable way, and then also understanding or being able to channel it in another way where it could potentially be easier to digest for other people that may not be able to process raw emotions sometimes, right? So how does that whole process work for you as well, Jay?
My work ethic?
No, just like the idea of how not censoring yourself just a little bit, maybe adding a ceiling to your potential.
Oh, like censoring the music to stop the potential?
Yeah, basically, like, because now, for example, like, you can't get things that get played on radio, you know what I mean, or get things that get played in a major market because it can't fit in the format. Yeah.
I mean, it's for the better though, because when they be playing on radio, they be censoring out the stuff and having a clean version, so you always gotta like have like, I don't know how to say it,
Like the explicit version.
yeah.
I kind of respect Mo's position. Like, you know what I mean? There is something to it where, like, vocabulary wise, it's like, this fuck is important. You know what I mean? And when you take it away and you put a different word and you play shoot, it doesn't convey necessarily the same amount of energy or despair or like emotional content as, you know, the F, you know, as the fuck word, so to speak. Fuck.
Yeah, I feel like censoring the song like would see the potential of how better it would be with curse words.
Interesting.
All right, what you think of it?
As far as censoring music, how do you feel about it? Do you think not censoring your music can increase the potential of it, where it can go, where it can be placed?
Yeah, censoring your music to help you get more farther, I guess, into like better opportunities, not bad stuff. But you can't do everything.
Thank you.
Yo, here's a crazy question that I always think about. How do you feel, let's say, when your parents interact? Because I'm 42, right? I still make music. I don't censor anything. And to this day, I'm like, yo, my mom's like, yo, just don't listen to this shit. It's nothing. Like, you know what I mean? But I realize that there's a cap where it's like everyone in the family that would want to celebrate the fact that you created something or made something, or it's like, well, we can't really celebrate, we can't really share it with our friends, we can't be like, yo, you know. And I've come to accept that, like, personally, like, I know who I make music for, I know what I do it for, so I understand that. But was that like, how does that feel to y'all? Like, you know what I mean, in terms of the music that you make, is it something where it's like, I'm gonna go home and hey, check this thing I made, or is it just like, nah, this isn't really for you, you know what I mean?
When I made the one song, I don't tell people, like, I wouldn't really show anybody other than that who was there, that would hear it.
I feel like I would like to express my music to everybody, they would like to hear it. And I was thinking like what people would like in my genre of music, so like start changing it.
Right.
I mean, same as Evan, I wouldn't really go out and show people, but like, people are there. The people I make the music with, and I'll probably share it with them. Or like, I'll probably share with like a couple of friends, but like, that's only like if it was a good song, that I feel like it was a good song.
Right.
How about you, John?
Well,
Johnny has if you oh, you want to ask me a question?
I want to add on for more.
All right. My fault.
I feel like adding on for more. He said he don't like to share out his music unless the people who's there. I feel like I would like to share my music to get people's opinions and stuff to see if my music is like nice, and if I like music, I want to know how people feel about my music.
Right. Yeah, it makes sense.
No, absolutely, and you know, piggybacking off of your experience, right, as an artist that has taken that like similar hard stance with my creative process. I never over embellished with, you know, cursing. It was always when it was necessary, right, for me. But at the same time, my grandmother was a very she was an apostle in the church. Right. So this is one of the people that had one of the most profound impacts on my life, and I could never share my music with her because it's like, she's not gonna enjoy this at all. So to a degree, it does take away from the experience a little bit, because then there's always that part that's like, man, maybe I should have just made like 1 or 2 songs that she could have just listened to and be like, yeah, this is my grandbaby. Like,
yeah. Well, no, like I have my godmother. Like I made 1 song and I made a clean version just for her because she was like, I love this, but I don't really like church going. Like I'm not really messing with it like that. So I made that 1 specific version of the song like just for her. And it's kind of like it's not even publicly released, but you know what I mean. So it's kind of like in those scenarios, it becomes. Who are you talking to? You know what I mean? How do we move it around?
absolutely. So we got 2 more joints.
Actually, we got 3 here. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to have all these.
Hey, let's go for it. So wait, real quick.
Okay. Shut it down.
My fault. One of the things that we actually did get the chance to dabble with this time around was production. We attempted to make our own beats with the youth. It was a very interesting process. Some of them took to it, like they enjoyed it, but I found out very quickly that teaching somebody how to make a beat is a very complex process.
Definitely, because it's more about it's like learning the actual technology of using the program itself, and then like figuring out how to, you know what I mean. So it's like music is one thing, but then the actual technology in the program is another thing. So it's like it's a lot to have somebody try to do in a short period of time.
Absolutely. So me and Eric kind of just brainstormed on different ways to make some beats with the youth. This was one of them that actually got done in real time. So since we've been working with you guys, this is the first and only song that is completely original.
Like how many niggas got hit with you babies, you know that we buggin'. Part of woman like we really buggin'. He like my two, but fucking and fucking. We got 30 and better for folks, but back to the streets, I go dumb with the heat. Red lights, me 11, 20, you see, I'm choking on me. Gotta push your feet, cause he go dumb when your bitch like food. Shake it. When I get back, you better get naked. I'm on it back, wanna see what you do. She a demon, so she come out.
Like how many niggas got hit? That's the bitch when she suckin' my dick. Got up, hit a nigga and shit. I'm doing niggas, I ain't top. No, I'm psychin', I'm feeling my head. See how I'm tucking the chain. I ain't taking no things, I was up in the tank. Shooting 50, could've close to a thing. Pop up 4 hours, my 2 friend. Dirty little bitch, and her pussy got thin. Me and my 2 feet, get me tripping on feet, trying to see who's jocking the tape. Like, get you more boom, get you some more teeth for the chat, you know we don't take some more. From the street, trying to live in the jail. I took a pill and get piled like a pill. Take me to the market, this pain won't feel. But the guy trying to act up. You don't care for little niggas, better match all the niggas, it's like we pay me hot.
Like I'm fucking that bitch and I gave her the muffin. So high, I'm making that shit muffin. You better for me, then I'm jacking you ducking. Got a baddie going through the stuff. Like how many niggas got hit by that corner? I'm real low back to the middle. I'm super okay, you get put on over. Like how many niggas gon' suck on this? Got a 48, that's fit. I go thumb on the beat like cold.
I will live on your side, you never see me. Niggas is pushing just off the street. Niggas is not, they can tweet. I'm on the block and I ain't got beat. Go to the boots, go on 1 and 3. Out here going out L big 4-5, not L that's got low talking on the beat. My team big throwing out his beams. Like, gonna speak better pray to the God. Jamaican, I get over time. Roll up pistol, I'm in too deep. When I shot, I'm trapping with G. I'm a bet that I fuck, put it right on repeat. Now I'm fucking, I'm throwing like 3. I'll take shot, even right first team.
Yeah, I'm with the team, I go up with the team. It's a minute, you gotta live in the team. I'm up with the team, gotta run in the team.
Gotta run for the team, got your bitch in the deep. I'ma blow her back on it, then none of her shit.
She put the gun to the gun. Yeah,
like, I'ma throw up the H bullet, 50 spot, baby, that wood out his face.
Face shot, hit a nigga out his shoes. Headshot,
put him right in the news. He pass smoking like a zoo.
If he think we fucking ducking with the food, drop. Like God. It's your small. It's a boy. It's a boy.
Any feedback on this track here?
I feel like when I was producing, engineering rushing the song, I feel like we can all pick up as a group. We just want to finish it quick.
Yo, I feel like that is an incredible observation. Like a lot of artists don't get to that point where they can point that type of thing out so much later. And it's really like awesome when you can catch that and be like, okay, yo, we're moving too fast, we need to slow down, one way or the other, you know what I mean, how the song hits. So
No, absolutely. But my man, uh-oh.
Okay.
Monty, you just missed your song.
Which one?
Pull up.
God, man.
Pull up, brother.
Oh, you gonna switch out?
So, what so far with the conversation that we've been speaking about freedom of speech, and the expression of, how you guys have made a hard stand and how you guys felt very strongly about expressing yourselves in a certain way in a certain light. Bo kind of touched on the fact that he felt certain things that he was experiencing in his personal life, or that certain things that you guys were experiencing in your personal life, there was only one way that you guys felt was appropriate to get that across emotionally. But I would like to hear your opinion on the things that fueled or inspired this. You don't have to go into detail, but just talk about your state of mind while you recorded, and if it's therapeutic or if it was therapeutic, things of that nature.
I ain't gonna lie. When we first started doing it, it was just for the fun, and then it was like, you feel me, like in my head, I feel like, dang, all of us are gonna grow up. We probably gonna be doing all our own things and shit. So it's like, when we go to Elmcor, it's like all of us together, just doing some dumb shit. I ain't gonna lie, we be wildin' out with Roy though. I ain't gonna lie, son. Yo, we be wildin' over Brody, son. Like, it'd be crazy. But like, for me, what you gotta do is just respect it a little bit more. I mean, we still having fun with it and everything. Niggas be doing mad shit for us.
Why you looking?
Oh, my fault. But yeah, that's it. That's about it, man.
Okay, so for you, was any of the music that you created inspired by like real events or anything that happened in your personal life?
Yeah. I mean, every time I rap on my dead mans. For me, I can do that shit for me sometimes.
So that's actually a really important thing, right? Like we're living in a space and time, especially post-COVID, where we all have lost people, whether it's from natural causes, the pandemic, or just the usual things that plague our communities. So I think that was extremely profound to say, right? Like it's a good therapeutic way for you to vent and speak about people that that was close to your heart, right?
yeah, I mean definitely. I mean it's a great outlet. You know what I mean? So it stands to be a place where you can put a lot of emotion, a lot of feelings, and kind of free the weight that you carry around with you. Good stuff. A lot of good stuff. I was just saying you could. Yeah, that's great stuff. No, but basically music is a great place to leave a lot of things that you carry with you, and to not have it like so much. Yeah, so heavy on your soul all the time. You can kind of like, let me put that down real quick. So yeah, definitely.
Okay. So Mo, what's your feedback on that one?
I mean, I feel like Donald could be like better produced, because I know that one was done way too fast.
Interesting.
Yeah, they could have took their time on it, fixed the audio, maybe like not be so close to the mic on their ad-libs, but everything else was alright.
Come on, you know what song we talking about?
Play a little bit. Give a little bit.
We'll give you a little snippet. A little snippet. We're not gonna play the whole thing.
Be like my people fucking and fucking. We got 30 get better. Go back to the streets, I go done what they eat. Red lights, green lights, 20 good seats. Fucking on me, gotta push it.
Yeah, we did. That was a pretty quick session.
Shake it. When I get back, it's ready to get naked. I want it back on the seat with you, dog. She a DJ, so she comes.
Alright, cool. Johnny, how about you, my man? What do you feel? What's your feeling?
I just feel like same thing with OASAS, they didn't know the wrong. It was just like it was too fast. So it's like they would have slowed down a little bit more, it would have been way more better. Like, yeah, that definitely got to be tweaked up just a little bit.
Cool. So let's get into the next one.
People's deep in the struggle, I had to hit the bag. We spent that block when we see them, that means we join the sides. And feel the booties up top since they been getting passive. These stupid niggas lagging, don't got the gun, we scamming. Turbo, he got no crashing. They smoke, gon' keep me tactic. Just come to the crib, I smash it. A funny bitch, still get you dirty. I rhyme so deep and slowly. Ain't my time, see what's homies. Got the track, go search from Kobe. Now I'm up in your friend with a Novi. Now she putting up 4 years older.
Something or nothing. You try to play me for a new nigga, girl, that's something. Too much on my mind, I'ma just treat you like you nothing. Ever had to fight them demons lately? That was fuck you. I'm just trying to get back to them days when no one loved you. I'm just trying to get back to them nights when I ain't fuck you. I'm just trying to get right to the top and get above you. Been fighting them demons, I feel alone.
We was fighting them demons, we feel alone. We was deep in the streets, stuck in the pole. I'm just trying to get in your lady into your own. This fucking shit, it just control me, I'm lonely. Was tired of stress, my niggas told me. A nigga really bent up on blocks, they really know me. Having niggas check out these shoes, this pain is lonely. Before they just pour me a cup, I'm moving slowly. Too much pain, don't think you know me, baby. Been putting the pain, I might just hold me, baby.
That's all I'm doing.
So Lamont, and that one, it seems like you guys were actually fueled or speaking from really personal experiences. It seemed like there was some, you talked about demons. You know, we all got our demons, we all got our angels, right? Is it like word, right?
A lot of emotions.
It seemed like that came from a real place. What was that about?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like the way we was rapping wasn't like, for me, it wasn't the best. I mean, like for me, it was part of like negativity shit. So it's like me and someone just thinking like, yo, let's just switch it up or like try something new. I mean, it wasn't like we didn't feel comfortable with it, but it was alright experience, you know.
And I think that's important, right? Because a lot of the times when you're experimenting, it may not feel comfortable. It may.
Well, that's literally the whole point of the, like, you know what I mean? The idea is like you gotta, in order to push your boundaries, in order to kind of grow, you gotta get out of your box a little bit.
Absolutely. You gotta be able to challenge. Like, if you stay in Chinatown, you'll never know. You feel me? Yeah. So it's important to try to like get like just see where you can go. And I think personally, even though you may not feel confident about the song, I think the writing, I think from the perspective of you channeling something that was personal is a powerful first step in where your potential lies, right? Because you guys are really talented when it comes to putting words together. So if you get to the space where you get used to channeling those emotions or things that are you're feeling in real time, I think you'll have a better capacity of connecting with people, right? Because a lot of people, when it comes to my favorite songs are songs I can hear myself in, or my experiences in, right? From all facets of life. Not just when I'm hanging out with my friends, when I'm reminiscing on, loved ones, when I'm hanging out with my family, right? There's a certain type of energy I want to have at a cookout with my family, right? So there's those things are important when you tap into that and you use that as a resource or a reserve for your creativity.
Definitely. I think the song is super valid. Like, I think, like, in a way, it might not be typically what you guys are used to, but I think the execution of the song is actually in a good space, and it kind of like is on par. So I think it's actually a really well-rounded track considering all the other pieces of work that everybody has put forward. You know what I mean? I think it also, the whole idea in a way is to communicate with other people. Like, we're making music that it has some emotion to it and other people can connect with that emotion. And so as we get more used to expressing different emotions, we become, like you're saying, better at it and able to connect with more people and able to bring more people in and really break down what we're trying to communicate. You know what I mean? It's a gift to be able to, like, this shit was in my mind, now let me give it out. You know what I mean? So I think the more we do it, the better we become at it. So, but I think it was a great effort and a really dope, like, foray into that.
Absolutely, agreed. So they've been leaning on this one song, but before, do y'all got anything? Do y'all want to introduce this song in a specific way? Because y'all all been asking me to play this for a little bit now.
It's the finale of the finale.
No, not really.
I feel like this is one of the best songs from Monty.
Yeah, right. We need more clappers.
Yeah. What's it about? What's it about? What's it about?
What's this one about? What was the inspiration behind this one?
Nah, it's about everything.
Everything going on in your life right now? All right, cool.
Straight to the top is the name.
Let's go for it.
I told niggas I'm coming. Like, God, boom.
You with this? Pull up. Come on, Evan.
Like, like, they let my feet go dumb with the beat. Better, she sucking the beat. I go dumb with the dude for the fashion. That style no shoe right through the fashion. And my style is throw 40 with two. We don't talk, kick him out of shoes. But fuck it, we live for cat go cool. But fuck it, we throwing that shoe in your crew. I'm just living my niggas, you sucking on dick. I get active with him, I'm a bit. You talking okay, don't run, don't fall. You talking okay, don't run, don't trip. Live too fast, no, I can't slow down. Talk high, you make me cut down. All I gotta do is keep me one round. Run down, turn it into pass. Me and the guys serve me through the trap. Me and mom play like a man. So hard, boy, twist the backing. Hey, your mom, who that be? PTSD. Small up, knock on my defeat. Fuck a rapper with my body different. She tryna see if she do that hip shit. Tryna see if she can do that lip shit. She do that hip shit, maybe she lip shit. She a thought tryna throw a big grip. Catch her out, hit him like a limpet. Monty, you think, always tryna flip him. Swim with a 50, always tryna clip shit. Don't run, don't slip, don't fall. Don't 5, don't 6, don't more like cut. Baby, just stop it. Got a top, you know I'ma flock it. H more baby, you know you hot topic. Run down, put them in the box fit. Got your girl in the back, she falling. She a fake, love me how she smiling. All her spots, she love me how I'm outed. No G-Fop, just be wrong. At the top, we never gon' see mom. But the Glock, you don't shoot from the ceiling. Get up, close, you don't do no peace on. Never trip with the guards. You talking how you get sent to the star. The boy, y'all came with the 9. If you try to run, we gon' fuck it up hard. Just be in the God. 48, 7, 7 to the sky. Back on the sky, if you wanna play. Confidence, try to feel like the fuck. We don't play for the magic. Run up, get hit in traffic. Run up, get put in the casket. Simple as walk till it does dragon. Caution, I can never be lacking. Run up, get put in the casket. I smoke in the shot. I'm too no Sally breaking for the fact. I was on the pole, big down black. I'm not block fucking, I ain't passing. One time record don't like the marriage. You pay for the marriage, we up in the school. It's no babies, we up in the board. If you done that 3 weeks, like no shots, we deep. 3 fucking after after forever, my brother straight right at the top. Stuff get shot, fuck the flop. 4 box 6 air and I top. Johnny Buggy be in for the cops. I'll go hit on box body drop. Oh, buddy, he ready to drop. They did it, he's over at the ops.
Okay.
So Johnny, that was your favorite line. You want to repeat that?
He said anything with him in it is his favorite line.
So, like you guys said, you guys are very close when y'all record. So I hear a lot of y'all making references to things that y'all come in here and y'all talk about potentially, even each other when y'all when y'all making y'all songs. So it is pretty interesting to see how y'all put it together and how like they're like kind of seeing everything before y'all even put it on the mic. So Evan, That was the only one that you was on this time.
Yeah, tell us about that.
See, I walk in the Elmcor, so I was like,
Let him talk. No. I got another question for you.
Yo, relax. So the question was, Evan, you was there in one of the sessions where we actually was making a beat and we started using Mo. None of that. No, like seriously. You was a part of a session where we was making a beat for some ladies. And it was pretty funny because you had a verse that I thought that was pretty entertaining. It was you and Charlotte on the song. Charlotte over there trying to act like he wasn't a part of this process. We have a song that was undone. It was unfinished, but we sat down. We all made a beat. Can you tell me about that? Nah, Mo.
why is his hand over there, bro?
Can you please bring your hand back?
Guys.
So I walked into Elmcor that day, and I was like, I just wanted to record. I was like, I came in, and I started recording.
So tell me about the process for the other song. That you and Charlotte, that I didn't get to finish. Oh, and Charlotte, what's homie's name? What's his name? Yo, Charlotte, where that song at? I want to listen to that. Charlotte, I need that, right? No. Charlotte, I need you up here real quick. Real quick, bro. Come on, my man. That was a legendary session. I ain't gonna hold you. We had jokes for like a whole week over that session.
Where are you?
So tell me about that session. There was a song that we didn't get to perform, or that we didn't get to present.
Right.
It was, y'all called him Boo. I believe his name was Amari, and it was Evan that time. Tell me about the session. What stuck with you from that session?
We were trying something different, but it didn't go as planned. But it was memories though. We had a good time doing it. Some funny memories, some laughter, So I enjoyed it, but it didn't go as planned.
Okay. Evan, do
you remember your verse? You remember the she on my body, no Escalade.
Oh my God! So that was one thing I do want to say that we did have a lot of interesting sessions this time around. We did have a lot of interesting sessions, especially with trying to add producing into the mix. So that was a pretty interesting experience. What was that like for you? Like when we were sitting there trying to make beats?
It was fun. It was cool. I was just tapping the buttons. Whatever I was jacking, we just made a beat out of it, and then we just tried to do something on it.
Bro, because you actually made a beat, but how did you, and I added some drums and some snares to it. How did you feel about that?
It was a good beat. We was supposed to record it, man. It was a good beat. They did a little bit of touching up, like a second beat of the songs. That was actually pretty good.
So is there
Anything else that you guys would like to share about your process, your recording process?
We have an EP coming soon.
EP coming soon. What's it called?
Better than the last song.
Ooh.
Oh, I like that.
I'm coming out of retirement too. I'm gonna start rapping. I'm start rapping. I got y'all.
Me and Johnny about to start rapping coming up soon.
No, I was already rapping, bro. Chill.
The man to the left of me, he was lying just now. No EP is dropping.
You say he's making an EP for himself.
Well, technically, y'all got from all the songs that have been recorded over the last 3 different sessions, we got about 12 songs so far. So that's like actually a record.
Yeah, that's a whole album.
EP coming soon, better than the last song. July 29th.
Okay.
Dates. I like that. That's confirmation. Like a date is like we're not fucking around. Like it's a commitment.
July 29th is Elmcor's block party.
All the tracks get played.
Okay. All right. I respect that ambition, yo.
I'm telling you this right now. Jaden, you on your own down with me. Nah, everybody. Nah, that's him. That's him. You shot you in that game? You on that game? You on that game? Well, actually, you better get on that. Get on that with Jaden. Yeah, I want to see him. You're like, what's up, bro? You want to hear everybody else music? Let's hear your music.
So Mo, anything you want to share?
Johnny B.
I have to ask a question though. What is Escalade? I've been wondering that for like a month now. Oh.
That's the
That's
the super soaker. Children.
Alright.
Now we know. Now.
Yes.
I was confused.
And it worked. If you're confused, it worked.
We got one more song playing.
No, we don't. We don't.
That's it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
We don't have the. He didn't.
I didn't upload it. So next time I got you. Next time I got you. 100%.
I got you. Just hold on to that thought.
That's it.
About the recording,
Yeah, it's gonna sound bad.
If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. But if I'm performing something, y'all performing something. Just know that.
You don't gotta perform, bro. We just wanna hear.
Yeah, but if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. So if y'all wanna hear my song, we performing and y'all performing. Yeah. It was presented last time. We presented a whole music video, and you guys, you didn't show up. You was at basketball practice. I got you.
All right. So we're gonna sign off.
Sign off.
Signing off, guys.
Elmcor! Hey guys, good job making this.